Hello everyone and welcome back to the ranch of Rivershine. A little bit later in doing this video than I wanted to, but it's kind of been one of those weeks. So we are on day 23 of spring, and we need to still get more glow on Wild Spout statue, so we're definitely going to be working on that. Among whatever quests also come up, so let's just get in. Okay, Sandy vibes. I've been daydreaming about opening the Azure Coast trail. I'm lacking some funds, and I thought you might be able to help me make the dream come true. Just think about it. Vast beaches to ride on, the sound of the waves lapping on the shores. It must be worth the trouble, right? Oh, we have wild horses in Crystal Lake as well. I saw some signs wild horses have been roaming in Crystal Lake. I thought you might want to go have a look. Okay, so we can get the final trail open. I don't know if we'll be able to do it today. We'll see. I mean, we have quite a few competitions to do. Actually, I think we just have one competition to do. Don't we? Yes, we have one competition we need to do to get that at 100%. Okay, so that's not so bad. And we just have our two horses. We have Bear and Dawn. I don't know why I was thinking we had a third. Probably because I was thinking about wild horses, and we will have a third by the end of the day. But yeah, we're doing good. Get Dawn all happy. She'll probably be the one that does the final town competition today, because Bear's still not quite up to it. Let's see, he does train endurance. Okay, so yeah, I'm debating on what to do, if I want to boost him in anything today. I don't need to rush him. I did anyway. I might not boost him at the moment because, I mean, we're going to do a little bit of running around to see. We're going to first see what we can get in wild horses, because I don't want to forget. It's easy to forget about that. Sometimes I wish there was actually a little notification thing, like the way the quests are at the moment, that I can physically see it on my screen, like, hey, those are there. I mean, it tells you in the calendar. I mean, it's very obvious. It's just I tend to forget. If I don't just go like right to it, I think I'll remember, and I won't. So we're gonna do that first, and then we will double back into town and see what it takes to unlock the last trail, which is awesome, because that means we'll have access to Rabasino horses, and we'll have a source of free watermelons and sand. So the best treats and the best bedding, which is awesome. Okay, so the wild horse herd is basically straight ahead on this little island. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully we get some good colors. Ever hopeful. Sometimes it doesn't actually work out that way, but you know, we're gonna enjoy. This is a cozy game. We don't have to be chaotic about it. I don't know where I was going with that. I was thinking about something, and then I was thinking, I hope Pancake had loaded to pick up that stuff, and he had. So I don't know, my brain was like thinking about one thing and then bounced onto another. It is one of those mornings. But yeah, this is where we're at. Oh, come on, give me some good ones. Oh, wow, we've got several really nice Sabinos. I really like this one. Either way, we'll pull all the Sabinos in, and then we'll see. And as per the rules, if one is sick, we have to take the sick one. I mean, regardless, unless they have like a really good trait, we're probably going to end up, sorry, I bumped my mic. We're probably going to end up selling them. Because we're still in that time where it's getting as much money as we can, because we have so much more to unlock yet. That is a really nice chestnut, isn't it? Not what we're here for, though. We need the fancier colors, because the fancier colors go for more money. And right now, the funds are what matters. But so we have two really nice options here. I mean, I like that first one more than I like the second one, but we'll just kind of see what's what. I mean, I really like the Sabinos. I think they're really pretty. But I say that about pretty much every coat, so there's a clear bias. And he's a stallion, he's healthy, so let's see. I really like this one. Brisk Eagle. Also a stallion, also healthy. Beginner stats, obviously. It's a light chestnut roan. Let me just kind of glance at this guy again. Wait, Brisk Owl and Brisk Eagle. Okay, I'm sorry, I thought that's what that was. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's so funny. They're so similar. He's a little shorter, and I'm not as sold on it. I'd like to take this one home. Since they're both healthy, we don't have to be picky about that. So yeah, we got our next wild horse, who will probably be introduced to the round pen. We shall see. Haven't thought that far ahead because we still have other things I'd like to do real quick. And Bear's getting quite a bit of exercise even without the boost today, so might have been a good choice not to do that. So we will see what it takes to... I should have double checked and made sure. Yeah, everybody's in their shops. At least it's a nice pretty day, and oh, I love the blanket ones. I really can't wait till we can have that stuff. Okay, I'm sorry, I got distracted again. Very easily distracted today. Let's see. Aha. I knew you'd be interested in riding along the coast with Stormy Bear. I've always loved the beach, but it'll be quite a lot of work for Jay to open the trail again. So I thought we could pool our funds together. That way we'd be able to see the ocean much sooner than if we did it on our own. I'm counting on you. Okay, very straightforward. And we have 14,000 now. I don't remember what we had before. I mean, we'll have to see. It might cost more than that to get it open. Yeah, we barely have enough. Look at that. We have $46 left to our name after this. Okay. And the pen costs 15, almost 16. Okay, so yeah, we've got some work to do, and we have a whole $46 left. Okay, I bet everyone will be happy to hear that Azure Coast Trail is open again. Personally, I've never been a fan of the beach. All that sand, it gets everywhere. Nice reference. I bet as long as you stay on your horse, though, it won't be too much of an issue for you. Okay. So we now have all the trails open. We have next to no money, and we still don't have that wild horse pen, but it's probably going to be a while because it's almost 16,000. I mean, if we train up our new horse that we just got, our new wild, he'll probably get us close to that. But I mean, we got to get him, we got to use up his potential first. And I'd like to actually see about him. I haven't actually had a chance to pop in and take a look yet because I've been bouncing around other things. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we'll get Bear back in his stall, and we shall see what Brisk Eagle has going on. Okay, he's a homebody. He's also elegant and competitive. Okay, so he won't be one to keep because he doesn't really have any traits that are real fussy, or anything I'm fussy about, anything I would really hope for. He's definitely going to be introduced to the round pen, which I will be sure to I guess going to say I'll speed that up, but it depends a lot in terms of how long that actually takes to do, because his skills are very, very low, so he'll burn through his energy faster. I forgot to give him some Timothy hay. Okay, now he's all good to go. And I'm going to just go ahead and we'll take him to the round pen real quick and we'll see. I mean, he shouldn't take that long, so I shouldn't need to go through the whole editing thing. But I know later on when we have foals and better quality horses, that's definitely going to be what we do, because it just takes too long and nobody wants to sit here for half an hour watching a horse go in a circle. I mean, maybe somebody might, but I just don't know if that's really a selling point for anybody. Trying to get him to, there we go. That'll at least help a little bit more. But I mean, he's got 12% in speed. I mean, endurance is only 6%. I mean, that is low. 11 for a jump and 12 for flexibility, which we're working on right now. I'd like to try to get a little bit of endurance work in. Okay, yeah. They're usually pretty argumentative when their tameness is so low. But I figured it was worth a shot to try it. If we can get a few points of that in. I need to remember to, after this next competition, to fix my hat, because that bug still exists that makes my hair show through it, which is always really weird. I don't really know why that happened. It's been a really hard bug to squish. It's still there. But I mean, I guess as games go, I mean, if that's the only real complaint, I mean, there's only really a handful of things I could complain about with this game, so it's very loved and a lot of effort's been put into it. It's rather wonderful like that. So yeah, we're gaining a little bit of endurance just doing this, even without the extra boost, which is really nice. It's taking a little bit longer than I was hoping to go through. It's probably because I was thinking about the speed. You know, if he was jumping, it would really take a lot more. But it's okay. I'm not going to speed this up. We just probably won't give him a treat and do extra right now. I may do that at the end of the day. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to wait and we'll give him a treat at the end of the day and then do this again. Because I know this isn't super, super interesting to watch. But his tameness is going up really nicely. Very happy to see how quick that's going. And we've gained a few points. I mean, we're getting 4 points in endurance, just that little bit. So that's really nice. And his jump's gonna need some work, so it's nice to have an additional project horse. And he's almost out of energy. Okay. Doing good. Alright, we'll put him back in his stall. And then we'll get Dawn and we'll go and we'll do the Rivershine Town competition. And we'll get that first competition done, and we'll end up with some bonuses from that, or this first quest, and we'll get some bonuses from that particular thing. It's worth doing, even though it's at this point it's doing a lot of the same race over and over again, We also haven't explored the new trail yet today, so we're gonna be bouncing around to a lot of different things. We'll probably take Bear back out and we will go through and see what we can collect in that area. I'd like to get some sand and some watermelon. So yeah, a lot of bouncing around. Here to there and new horses and everything like that. Just generally a good time, I guess. I'll be happy not to have to do this race, though. Kind of getting tired of this one. Done it so many times now. Kind of starts to feel like it's getting tattooed into your brain. At least it's a short race, but it just kind of starts to lose its luster by the, I don't even know how many times we've done this now. But at least we'll get a little bit of money out of it, so we won't be quite so poor. Okay, yeah. Okay, and we have done it, and we got a little bit more money now. So let's pop over here. While I don't think the statue can shine much brighter than this, I've been doing some research on the statue, and it seems like Wild Spout was especially known for his potential. I wonder if the statue might have been built on some sort of enchantment to share Wild Spout's essence with future Rivershine champions. How lovely would it be for our past champion to have left us a gift? Why don't you approach the statue with robust on and see if something happens? Okay, what we're actually going to do is we're not going to do that really at the moment. I mean, it's going to give us a bonus if we do, but what I'm going to actually do is take Dawn home. And since she has a clever trait and she gets points anyway at the moment, I'd rather give Bear that extra potential. Since he is kind of nice. And it wouldn't be a bad thing for him to get the bonus instead. So that's what we're going to do. Which is probably not how I really should do it, but you know, it's just what we're going to do. Because it'll give him an extra boost as soon as we get there. And then we will go explore the new trail and see what we can find and collect a few things. And then finally, after all that, we will give our new guy a little bit more time in the round pen. Okay, here we go. And we interact with our little statue. And we get an extra 10% potential for that. So that is awesome. So that gives Bear... Yeah, he almost has half of his potential. A little short, but that is really, really good. That still means he has 49 points to put towards things. A little less now, but... that's kind of, you know, it's good. Be able to make the most of it. And we will head for the coast now and hopefully find a few things along the beach. probably gonna see, do I have like a pear? I was gonna wait until I had a watermelon, but we're gonna just give him a pear to kind of give him a little more energy. I was debating on the watermelon, but it'll keep. Oh, got too close to that hitch post. So yeah, let's go explore the beach. And here we are. I can see a watermelon from here. It's kind of a sparse map. I mean, it's pretty in its own right. It's just not like super gorgeous. Like, I think Rocky Mountain is prettier. But with what can be found here, you know, it's nothing to shake a stick at. And we'll just kind of ride around and hopefully pick up some sand, and we'll kind of keep an eye out for some treasure chests. Getting a little bit of alfalfa, which is, I always like to keep on hand for horses when they're ill. Probably in full as well. It's really great to be able to get some free watermelon. And hopefully we can find a treasure chest or two, because this map has them as well, and we'll do it. We'll find them in time, but you know. I'm kind of more interested in forage right this second. But we'll see. Ah, there's a chest right there. We shall go see what it is. Okay, we got the yellow sheepskin saddle pad with that. Just see what that looks like. I can never remember. So yeah, despite kind of being really vast and almost empty looking, there's a lot of resources to be found here that are actually super, super useful. This is eventually where the trust training arena will be, but at the moment nothing's here because we haven't unlocked that yet. So we're just going to randomly ride through it. But we're getting a goodly amount of training put on our boy, so I'm very happy. Bear's going to be in good shape. I'm really hoping maybe the next wild horse we can get will be a really nice mare. So I wouldn't mind, you know, training one up and then keeping her so we can have a foal. Which, I mean, it depends how we do that. I mean, it could be that it's actually more productive to breed Dawn instead and have a night and kind of swap out competition horses for a while, because Bear's working his way towards actually having enough in stats to be able to do the next level of competitions that are coming up, which we can look at that really quickly. Yeah, I mean, he is 26 in speed. I mean, the only thing I'd like to see more is his flexibility. He's got plenty of endurance. I think actually too much is going into endurance, so we really shouldn't encourage more of that right now. With that boost, it just kind of, yeah, that natural boost he has, it kind of happens so quickly. And we've got some flowers over here. Just kind of going in a circle. And he's out of energy, so I guess it won't hurt to kind of look around just a little bit more, because it's not going to be using anything up. We'll just look over here across this bridge, and then we'll head back and get him settled in. Oh, there's another treasure chest. Hop off and grab that. We'll see what's in this one. Oh, we got the teal dye recipe. It's our first dye recipe. Which, I mean, I'm sure we'll use it at some point. Oh, we've got a lot of stuff hiding in the grass here. 2 watermelons that I saw and some sand. It's a good find. Oh, actually 3 watermelon sets. That's really nice. Okay. And I see a little more sand and some watermelon here, so we're going to pop this way really, really quickly, and then we will head back towards home. Yeah, we got quite a bit of sand. That's really, really nice. Still got 4 more chests to find on this map, which we will. We didn't explore all of it, but kind of running, low on energy anyway, so actually out of energy. So all in all, that's actually really good. We've had a good resource gathering sort of day. And what we're actually going to do, I think, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Eagle to the arena, the round pen, for a little more training. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that off camera, just so it saves me having to do a little editing today, which is kind of helping me out because I just don't feel that well. And I don't think you'll all mind not seeing that part of it just for today. And next time we will pick up and I will show, what he has gained in that little bit. I mean, it won't be much of a change, but it's just going to spare everyone from having to watch that. So I am going to bid you all adieu. Thank you for joining me, and we will pick this up in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.